East Regional Final between the top-seed Pittsburgh Panthers and the third-seeded Villanova Wildcats. But the Big East has represented itself well in this NCAA tournament in this 2009 edition, as one Big East team will definitely come out of the East. We know that, whether it's Pitt or Villanova, and another has already made it through as Connecticut.
It gives me great
82-75 win over Missouri.
Present the championship trophy for the West Region to head coach Jim Calhoun and the University of Connecticut Huskies.
There's the trophy presentation in Glendale, Arizona at University of Phoenix Stadium. And here the starting lineup for the Villanova Wildcats. And again, we'll see Dante Cunningham will be their main man in the middle. And for the Pittsburgh Panthers, well, Levance Fields, we saw the numbers for him. He has been impressive in this tournament. Can he do it again for the top-seeded Pittsburgh Panthers? Let's get ready for the tip-off as we turn things over to Vern Lindquist and Bill Raftery.
In the Elite Eight under Jamie Dixon. The officiating crew tonight, Tom O'Neill, Pat Driscoll, and Randy McCall. That seems appropriate. They have three Irishmen in Boston, doesn't it?
Well, they won't get in trouble.
Tonight's game is brought to you in HD TV by Harris Corporation, the world leader in broadcast systems for high-definition television and mobile media. First time they met, January 28th. It was the last game at the Spectrum in Philadelphia. Villanova won that one by 10. Both teams have changed considerably since that one.
And Vern Lundquist, Villanova goes. Wait a minute, and they will have some wrinkles, a lot of doubling.
Scotty Reynolds picks up Levance Field. Here's Dixon guarded by Redding. Now Sam Young. Drives the lane. Yes. Wow, what an effort. Here comes Reynolds for the Wildcats. There's Blair with a hedge. So important to keep Blair out of foul trouble if you're a Pitt fan. He picked up two early ones in that last meeting.
Redding with a quick jack there. And the big thing with Blair, what they do on offense, Villanova, they got to move him around a little bit. Make him work. He's going to have to chase Cunningham.
He calls for it in the low post. Levance Fields has it instead. Here's Dixon. Has not had a good offensive tournament so far. And that drought continues.
You know, an ominous sign now. Twice Pitt has been able to get in the lane. They haven't finished, but Villanova does a nice job pinching generally. Two blow-bys and nobody at home.
Now Reynolds. In the corner, Scotty Reynolds. Pull-up jumper for three.
Nice.
Young and Anderson battle for it. Hill ball. Possession arrow, Villanova.
Now, one thing about Scotty Reynolds, he's unabashed. I mean, if he misses a few, he's still going to jack him up, plays very positively, and of course, he's got that green light from Jay Wright.
And 16 points in the weekend win over Duke. Still not there. That was Reynolds from the corner. He's 0 for 2. Here's Levance Fields. Nice screen from Blair, little pick and roll. Fields probes up. They missed 3 in a row.
Twice getting to the rim. You can't call that a screen, though, when it's Blair. Roadblock is more like it. And that big white body, he nails people. Nice kick.
Cunningham. Both teams goal.
And that's one of their favorite plays to get Cunningham a look. And you notice Blair was nowhere near him.
Young with a rebound for Pitt. Now here's Blair. Drives the lane up and under.
Boy, nice use of the baseline. You can see that wingspan warding off with the rim. And no attention to detail in the interior D by Villanova. You got to help.
Not to jump all over this point, but DeJuan Blair picked up 2 quick fouls in that first game on January 28th. Sat for much of the first half, picked up 2 more, and he played only 23 minutes.
And only 11 in that first half. But he knows he's very effective around the rim, Clark. If he can step out and knock that shot, what a compliment to others from deep. You're around 33%.
Only Shane Clark's 13th made 3 of the year. Here's Blair.
Too deep. Nice
Surrounded. Full tackle.
Yeah, that's one of those. They're not going to call a technical, nor should they. But there was no way. He didn't want to run back. He was going to make sure with that wide body, he might help the Steelers at some point in his career. But this is what you have to do collectively. Dig and scratch, rake, help your big defender, in this case, Cunningham.
Can you channel Sam Clancy all of a sudden?
Isn't that amazing? Yeah, very similar. Sam was leaner, believe it or not, I think, if I recall correctly.
And
as you noted before, you can see that graphic. 23, he's got to stay on the floor.
Gilbert Brown's on now. Here's Reynolds. Drives the baseline, comes back outside, guarded by Dixon.
And they don't go inside now that Blair is out of the game. Nice drag dribble. They should get something easy. Look at this nice pass.
Young with a rebound off Fisher's miss.
And that was all set up by the drag dribble by Cunningham.
So Blair goes to the bench in the first 3 minutes. Here's Fields trying to break down Fisher. Fisher, sixth man of the year in the Big East.
He does a great job getting into the lane on offense. Nice compliment to Reynolds.
Young, overplayed by Redding. Jumper, no.
Well, he can rebound for a little guy. It's about 3 a game.
Reynolds, pump fake. He's going to shoot 3.
Smart, huh? Well, he gets you to bite, but that's the push of the ball down the floor. The 2-point guard mentality that Villanova possesses. Jay's got guys that have a great feel to give it up at the right time, and Reynolds just understands offense.
Scotty Reynolds at the line, an outstanding free throw